This is a pod. It's also a cocktail with top-shelf ingredients. Cooled to just the right temperature with the perfect amount of bubbles. Meet Drinkworks by Keurig. A new way to elevate. Dinner with family. Late nights with friends. Or cozy evenings in. Bar quality cocktails, freshly made, on demand.
Usually the taste of bottled beer has something missing. And craft brewers everywhere know how much UV light, temperature, and oxygen really do degrade the taste of a beer. What if you could have the world's greatest tasting craft beer at its best tasting moment, right from your home? With HOPii, you can. How is it that I'm able to make better tasting beer than anything I could ever find in a store? Well, I buy a beer kit from the app, the kit arrives at my door, I clean and sanitize with one touch, put yeast into the growler, then I add the dry hops and flavor cartridges and hit go. HOPii knows what kind of beer I'm making, and it uses the exact temperature, pressure, and time presets to create the perfect tasting beer. Now, my beer tastes just the way the brewer experiences it.
My name's Aaron Weshnak. My brewing career pretty much started at Lost Coast, then Russian River. I know lots of home brewers. I did it myself. Cellar work is the key to good beer. And as a home brewer, it's really hard to get low oxygen levels that make the beer delicious. So what inspires me about this is it takes the work out of making that home brew and keeps the consistency good. You get this professionally made wort, and then you get to ferment it at home with the same yeast that they would use, the same dry hops that the professional brewer would use, without having to worry about the things that we worry about, like the oxygen levels and the cleanliness of the equipment. The machine takes care of everything for you.
All right, so I'm about to get my first drink out of the HOPii brewing kit. Yeah, that's delicious. It's almost like that fresh out of the brewery taste. It's the first I've ever seen anything like this.
It's got the nice, it definitely has that bog aroma. It's distinctive. Oh, that's right on point. Very, very malt forward, very low bitterness. No off notes in there, but that delicious Bach flavor that I love oh so much. That is a delightful beer, guys.
So this is a mini brewery is what this is, right? It's a mini brewery and it fits in your kitchen. I might take a couple.
One of the most complicated tasks that we have to figure out is the logistics of beer. So you can make the best beer in the world, but it's most likely that once it gets to the customer level, it won't be the best beer anymore. We're very excited because we're now finally seeing maybe the next stage in how beer is delivered to a consumer.
I'm Chris Shelton. We created HOPii so we could bring you the freshest, purest beer. We are so excited about the results and the quality of beer we're getting out of HOPii. We've worked so hard on this, we've had so many prototypes, and now we're finally ready to bring this to market. We want you to be one of the first people to experience what HOPii can do. Please help us bring this to the world.
It'll tell you when it's 100% done. It knows when the gravity's low enough, it seals itself up, it carbonates itself, and then you get to pour it right there. You get to have the perfect pint, the perfect head retention, the perfect carbonation level, the perfect aroma, the perfect flavor, the perfect mouthfeel. Beer like we drink from our bright tanks.
Once I tasted the beer I made with HOPii, I wasn't able to go back to bottled beer. HOPii makes home brewing easy with one-touch automatic cleaning and ingredients made by the breweries themselves. And it's a totally closed-loop system, which means there's no sunlight or oxygen getting in. Now I enjoy the world's greatest craft beers at their best tasting moments, with almost no effort. Cheers.
This is a ManCan 64 grab and go. It's a retail version, has a vinyl wrap. On the vinyl wrap, we explain all the benefits of the can. Along with, it also has a keg collar. On this keg collar, the customer can register for a lifetime warranty for the can. In addition to the can, it also comes with cleaning tablets under the keg collar. This grab and go is 64 ounces, and this is a glass growler, which is also 64 ounces. Notice the difference in size. This one is the same volume as this one. This one will break very easily. This one is indestructible. Also, with a glass growler, when you pour a glass out and you cap it up, come back the next day, it's flat. With this ManCan 64 grab and go, you pour a glass out, you cap it up, the next day you come back and you still have carbonated beer. We have a patented seal technology. Once it's full of beer, you turn the cap down, tightens it, locks in the carbonation, and maintains the quality. All brewer grade 304 stainless steel, easy to carry handle, and again, indestructible.
You eat in the shower?
Oh, yes, yes.